The Descent Part 2, the sequel to the really good horror creature feature, The Descent. It was made by Celadar Films, released October 14th, 2009, starring Shauna McDonald and Natalie Mendoza. They both reprised their roles in this one. It was produced by Paul Smith and Neil Marshall, who was the one who directed the first one, wrote it. This one was written by Martin, James McCarthy, Jay Broxson, and James Watkins. Couldn't even read my own notes there. It was directed by John Harris, who's done like a short film called Phil, and he's done cinematography for like The Descent one and like a whole pile of other big budget films. So, yeah, but this is basically his second film he's done. It had a budget of $6.2 million, but it fully broke even with a $6.7 million earnings at the box office. So the producers made their money back, but barely made any profit off it. And I think that was U.S. only though, because here in Canada, I think it only went to like DVD and streaming. So, yeah, but basically, what they did with this one is they brightened it up a lot. That's for sure. You can see everything. But basically, a search and rescue team decides to go down and try to find her missing friends with the help of her. And she somehow agrees to go down and help find their bodies and stuff. And then they find, what's her face? One of her other friends living down there. She survived and has been fighting them off. And this takes place a few days after the first one. And they basically go backwards through the cave through this one. Now, the creatures do look a little different in this one. But you do get to see them a little bit more and a little more clearly. But overall, it was pretty good for a sequel. It's the way you'd want a sequel to go. And, yeah, basically, it's less dark. And they do throw in a lot of weird okay humor parts in it, but for the most part it's just what you want: creatures attacking people, tons of gore. I think this one's a little more gory, and a lot more. They fall into sort of the same sort of scenarios as the first one, just slightly different. And they find like the camcorder from the first one, reviewed some more of the footage and stuff, which is spliced in the scenes and stuff. And yeah, it's a good little ride. There's like some annoying parts and stuff, but for the most part it's not that bad. The ending is definitely, like, the climax scene is definitely worth the wait. It's pretty good. A lot of good monsters attacks in the way they do it. And one thing I love about these types of movies, like, I might spoil a little bit of this, but pretty much no one survives except for like one person, which is perfect because I love like movies that don't have like super big happy endings and stuff. Like, those are always the best. Yeah, but overall, it's a really good follow up. Now, I didn't like the fact that it was like a little more well lit. I liked how the other one was so dark you barely make out the creatures. This one is just like, okay, once you see the creatures, it's the same. And yeah, there's just like a lot of more blood in this one and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good. They have your typical asshole character who's annoying, and they have to like either decide to keep the person or let them go and stuff. So has your typical good plot points and stuff. So overall, it was pretty decent for a sequel. They didn't try to go above and beyond. They knew like what the fans are expecting and tried to cater to that. And yeah, it was good. By no means like a cinematic masterpiece or anything like that, but it's pretty decent watch. I don't really have too much to complain. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5. So 4.5 out of 5 seems reasonable. It's pretty good for a film that just went to streaming like DVDs for most places and stuff. It's pretty well done. And it was Neil Marshall was on set every day, working with John Harris and stuff, making sure they got it all right. So obviously, good follow up. I think it was just a little underrated and unexpected when it came out. So I don't know if they're ever going to do a third one, but yeah, it was a good follow up. So, yep, that's my what I think of The Ascent Part 2. It's way better than like Cabin Fever 2 and all that kind of junk. So, yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Trailer's linked down below, as always. And also, my Instagram's always linked down there too. So make sure you follow me there as I post clips of film screen review in the future on my story. So, yeah, it's linked down below. So follow me there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like hearing my opinions on stuff. And maybe hearing about movies you probably never even knew existed. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, like this video, share it if you really want to. I don't really care. Comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought of it. And comment other creature features for me to review in the future. You should comment those down below too. I'll try my hardest to get to them as fast as I can. So, yeah, but now that this series is done, it just makes me want to go cave explorations. Hopefully I can find those vampire creatures. That'll be great. Alright, so I'll see you in the next review.